Okay, welcome everybody. So I don't go live very often, so if this is a little rocky, a little shaky, I just want to go ahead and let everybody know this is one of my first times doing live. But I made a promise and I'm gonna stick to it. So if you guys get any value from this live stream, go ahead and comment a $ below. But I just wanted to talk to people because I work with a lot of different business owners, a lot of different agency owners out there. And a lot of them come to me with problems about sales. Like they'll ask me like, hey, what are you doing to get, where are you getting your leads from? Where are you getting your clients? What are you saying? And, I ask them, it doesn't matter, to be honest with you. I get leads, clients multiple different ways. But one thing I love to ask people who ask this question to me is, how many people are you getting and are you talking to every single day? Like how many people know about your business, heard about your business, saw your message, saw what you were selling every single day? If the answer is 0, you're not going to grow. Like your business isn't going to establish itself and you're not going to grow. And I mean this in the most literal way possible. A business is built on the back of its sales department, period. I don't care about innovation. I don't care about customer service. I don't care about anything else. If you look at the history of businesses, it is built off the back of their sales department. There is no other department that has that much weight on the success or the growth. Now, don't get me wrong. Innovation is huge because you don't innovate, you die. Customer service is big because you have to take care of your customers. But even Grant Cardone said that the cure to every problem in business is sales. The cure to every single problem in business is sales. So when I talk to people who are struggling and, I oftentimes ask them like, what are you doing? Like, what's your game plan? What are you working on right now? A lot of times, they'll tell me, oh, I'm just kind of, doing some courses. I hear like webinars become like super, super popular. And it always just blows my mind because I'm like, none of that stuff is revenue generating. And don't get me wrong, I'm a sales funnel kind of guy. Like I fully believe in systems. And when I tell everybody that that is in my agency with my business partners, my contractors, they know when you work with me, we have 2 modes. The very, 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 very first mode. Hey, James, how are you? The very first mode is selling. And the very second mode is building and learning. That is 2. We don't do both at the same time. We're either building and we're in learning or we're selling. There's no other. Hey, I tell people, we're going to not do sales this week because I want to focus on building this funnel out. And then the next week or after that is just sales. That's it. That's all we're pounding. And hey, if you guys get any value from this, by the way, go ahead, comment a $ below. Let me know if you guys are watching. I want to do some more live videos like this, but I don't really know the content that you guys want to talk to or you want me to talk about. So with that being said, I know sales is super, super, super scary for a lot of people, and that's okay. People like fear rejection. It sucks. It's horrible. But guys, let me just reframe your mind out there for everyone that is very afraid of selling something. First of all, any funnel that you build, if you are selling a service, if you are selling a high ticket item, you're going to have to sell. Like I don't care how good your website is, how good your ad copy is, how good your Facebook group is. Like if at a certain point, when you sell a certain ticket item or when you sell certain things, you're going to have to get on the phone in person or something like that on a message with someone and say, do you want to buy this? Yes or no? That's point blank period. So you guys out there thinking that you guys can build out, you see all these social influencers automating money and things like that, and which is great. And that comes with time. And you do have to put some effort into building that audience and getting that course, going and, those whatever, digital thing that you're trying to, get going. But at the end of the day, if you guys are in a service industry like myself, where we do a lot of marketing, if you guys, if you guys are real estate agents, if you guys are insurance, any of those industries, at some freaking point, you're going to have to talk to someone and say, do you want to buy this? Yes or no? So since everybody's scared of rejection, let me just go ahead and reframe your mind a little bit. I was reading this this study done by database.com and the U.S. government, Census Bureau. So I was looking at how many businesses and the demographic statistics of those businesses there are in the U.S. So both of those numbers, and I'll be honest, this data is a little bit old. Database.com dates back to If I'm not mistaken, it was like 2015. And then the U.S. since like the U.S. Bureau didn't update it until I want to say it was like 2010. So it didn't remain a little bit date, but the numbers are still on point is the main key. Basically, they estimated there at that time in 2015, there were about 22 million businesses. And this is, pulling LLCs, pulling just, different documents from those websites. There's about 20 million businesses, and they, that's only registered. So they looked at the analytical data and demographics of about 18 million of these businesses. And they rated these businesses on a chart from, say, just employees. I just wanted to see how many employees are out there, because everybody in like the agency, the marketing world knows. I mean, yes, real estate agents can be good. Yes, e-commerce shops can be good. But if you guys target any business that has, say, 10 or more employees, there's a good chance that business can spend a whole lot of money with you. So I just looked at the amount of businesses that had 10 or more employees. So out of that 18 million that were surveyed, 4 million of those people had 10 or more employees. Let me talk to you guys something about the law averages. The law of averages in sales, and I've taught a lot of salespeople. I've been a sales manager for Sprint. I've done a lot of sales for Yellow Pages, car dealerships. The law of sales, if you are the shittiest salesperson in the entire world, you will get 10% of the foot traffic. I've seen people who had no sales skills whatsoever. They had no right to even put on a sales representative pin, and they still would close something. Guys, 10% of our population, like if you guys are the shittiest person, like you don't say nothing. Like I'm gonna over here sell this lighter and to you, and I'm gonna say, hey, this is a lighter, you can light a cigarette with it. Do you want to buy it? Yes or no? If you did that to 4 million people, you are guaranteed to sell this lighter to 400,000 of those people. You are guaranteed. The law of averages, and let me just put a framework to you, and let me framework this. Earlier today, I was with my business partner. We were doing a lot of cold calling. Guys, I love cold calling. Some people, when I say the word cold calling, they're like, I can't do it. But cold calling is great, because if someone hangs up with me, if someone tells me no, I look at that in a whole different mindset. I love sales. I love going after that chase. But we were cold calling. This first part of the day, me and him were rock stars. We were closing sales. We were getting deals, follow-up appointments. Conversations were going great. We were having long-winded conversations. It was awesome. We took a break. We chilled. Went back on the phones, right? We didn't get shit after that. It was like horrible, dude. I remember just beautiful pitches, just full-on beautiful pitches. I'm trying to overcome objections and people hanging up on me, people, oh, well, I'm kind of busy, pretending, doing one of those with people. I can sit there and talk to you all day about funny things people do to get off the phone. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is law of averages works out regardless of the position that you're in. So in my situation, I was getting sales early and I was getting a lot of no's and rejections later on in the day. But understand that you guys just may be in that situation where you're getting a lot of no's and rejections now, but your law averages haven't played out. Like if you tell me, for example, that cold calling, door knocking, messaging people cold, or something like that is too fucking hard, I'm gonna ask you, how many people did you talk to? How many people did you message? If you tell me 10, I'm gonna tell you, like, you haven't let law of averages play out. Like when you tell me that, hey, I picked up the phone and I talked to 100 people and I pitched this lighter to 100 people and 100 people told me no, I would be wildly surprised. There's no way. I've never seen it happen. I've literally never seen it happen. I guarantee you could talk to 100 people, pitch this lighter in 2 or 3 sentences, and 10 of those people will buy it from you right then and there. I guarantee you, at least. And that's the worst. Now, once you hit the 10%, like once you can commit to the 10%, then we can work on, sales strategies and how to expand that, increase that, and all those different things there. But let me go ahead. And like I said, guys, please drop a $ below if you get any value from this. I just wanted to give you guys a super simple tip that you guys can go and, grow your business and things like that. So again, guys, I'm going to oversimplify this because I want to give you guys a little bit of value and give you guys a little bit of structure, but I don't want to go over and confuse you. I just got a message. I don't know if you guys heard that live. So first step, you guys need to pick a mode. Pick a mode of transportation, basically. So you got emails, phone calls, messages on any platforms. You guys can go door to door. I mean, you guys pick it. You basically need a mold, a mode of some sort. Shoot, you can even have a video like this where you could halfway sell it to people. But I mean, you're gonna need an ad budget because you're gonna need to, have hundreds of people for this to play out. But if you don't have any ad budget, stick to the basics: emails, phone calls, door to doors, messaging, whatever. Step 2, build this freaking list out and develop a plan. One of the most things that I see with so many businesses, new or old, is that they don't, and this all sales too, they don't have a list. Do you have a list? Are you putting people through the funnel? Are you working, your leads like you're supposed to? Build out, this is what I do. I spend an entire day, I build out a list. These are the people I'm gonna email, these are the people I'm gonna message, these are the people I'm gonna call, these are the people I'm gonna target. And essentially what we do is I say, hey, Thursday, tomorrow, for example, Thursday, we're gonna go over this list. We're gonna go completely down this list, and that's all we're gonna freaking do. We're not doing any funnels, we're not doing any webinars, we're not building out any landing pages. It's strictly focused. Let's have one message. And everybody on this list, by the way, just pro tip, is all the same type of client. So I don't mix around. Like when I'm pitching, I get a pitch down, I want it to be super comfortable and I want it to be very, very easy. So the first step is you guys need to pick a mode and do a little bit of research. Do a little bit of research is what's the best way to interact with people. It's not that hard. I've literally explored email marketing in the past couple months. I've explored a lot of LinkedIn tactics. And like I said, I'm more of a cold caller and door-to-door kind of person. And all of those things, I'll be honest with you, I probably went to maybe 2 or 3 people, kind of got a little bit of advice. Okay, I got some messages. Okay, good. Even if I got the world's shitty advice on how to do this, law of averages are going to play out in my head, and I'm going to get 10% of people. I know it has never failed me. It is 100% true. So find a mode, research that mode for a little bit. Literally, dude, talk to maybe 2 or 3 people, or spend, an hour or 2 on YouTube. You don't need a whole lot. Like I said, don't overcomplicate this. And then the next thing is you want to build that list and make it super freaking easy for you. Phone numbers, names, addresses, and here's the thing, even if you don't cold call off that list, even if you just message on LinkedIn or, do cold outreach on Facebook, you need a list to track. Okay, I messaged this person on this date. This is how that went. I've messaged the person on this date, and this is how that went. And when you do it that way, you'll see your progress of working those leads and those sales. So what I like to do when I build out, lists, I like to go ahead and color code them so I can see visually. I'm a very visual person. Green for sales, red for no's, and then all your grays are people that haven't followed up or haven't closed. And when you guys go through and you guys work that stuff, you're gonna see all your LOAs play out for you. It's awesome when you see a sea of red. But here's the thing, and this is, last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with, because I know I've got you here for about 13 minutes or so. Very last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with. Guys, the whole point of this business is to make money. And I know there is a lot of anxiety around this. There's a lot of anxiety around sales, doing this the right way. I don't like it. It's kind of sleazy, blah, blah. Guys, just go out there and get paid. Because at the end of the day, being nervous, getting rejection sucks, but not paying your light bill is worse. Not covering your expenses is worse. Not going, on those trips that you want to go on are way, way worse. So what I just need you guys to do is just focus down and really just framework this in your mind. I'm just after 10%. If I talk to 100 people, I'm just after 10%, and just focus. So that's all. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me. Go ahead, comment below, drop a $sign if you guys got any value whatsoever from this, because I want to know what you guys respond, what's good, what you guys like, we respond to. But anyway, thank you.